What is going on, guys? Skip here and welcome back to another episode in our Road to Glory series. Today we are back with some red ball cricket as the boys from Tasmania take on the Vics at Blunston Arena. If you did join us last episode, you would have seen that Pjizma did make his test match debut for England. However, it did not go to plan. The big fella breaking down and ultimately missing heaps of time of cricket. And as you can see on the standings, we have missed plenty down under, so Pij will be looking forward to getting back to bowling and batting today. The big fella is ready. It is back to the drawing board though. See if we can put in a performance for the big dog and hopefully an English selection. That's enough from us at the menus. I'll catch us all out in the middle. If you do enjoy Cricket 22 content, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, leave a cheeky comment down below. I promise you'll take a fifer in your next innings. We do live stream over on Twitch 4 days a week. I'll leave all my links in the description, so make sure you click on in, come and say g'day, and let's continue to put cricket back on the map. So here we are, ladies and gents. Welcome to Blunston Arena for this clash between the Tigers and the Victorians. It's Pjizma's first game down under in season number 2, and I tell you what, he's looking forward to it because he's got that captain's armband on and he's got an absolutely raging seamer. You can't even see the pitch, and that's exactly what we love to see. Big Wayno stands in the middle of this as the coin goes up. Victoria call heads. They get it right for the first time ever, and on a medium grassy, looks like a quite nice sunny day down there in Tassie, the Vics have chosen to bat. Rightio, strap yourselves in. Pjizma's got the red hot new pill and he is ready to roll. So here he goes, James Seymour, Marcus Harris and Pjizma Pant. He comes in for the first ball of the game. It's fast, it's on the money, and Seymour defends. He'd be looking to find that red-hot form that got him picked in the first test for England as he comes in again. Seymour slashing to point this time. Well, he's got the taste for it. He took a couple of scalps and now he's ready to rock and roll. He rolls into Seymour again, high up on the splice as he presses it out to point, no run. You'd expect quite a lot of bowling from the captain today. He comes in for the last of the first. He's on the money. Seymour defends. 1 over is bowled and the Vics are none for none. Well, Marcus Harris came and went, and Peter Handscomb's probably questioning why he won the toss and batted. Pjizma rolls in for the first of his second. Well, it feels good knowing you're going to bowl the first 5-6 overs of the days. We come into Seymour getting close to that front pad. None off 10. Ball just straightening a touch. Can we really bend the back on this? We do. And Seymour once again checks his shot and he's just chewing dots. So the last of Pjizma's second. Seymour defending nicely. Rolls in this time. He finds the edge and he gets it all the way past third man for 4. That's a disgusting way to get off the mark. We gave him a taste of the outswinger. He took it on. Now we go back to line and length. This time he's a little too straight. Seymour works him down to fine leg for 1. Our first look at Peter Handscomb. Has he made the right decision? Pij rolls in, bends his back and he does him. All ends up and just runs past him and lets him know about it too. That is superb fast bowling. Pjizma's found the line, the length. He's back home in Tassie as this one gets left through to the keeper. The Vics being watchful, defending where they can, picking up picket fences everywhere else. We come in again to Seymour. He's looking to get on with the job. Pjizma's got other ideas as he just has a quick squeeze at him. Now we have lengthened him up. Can we start to bring him forward? We go into the channel. We hit him on the pads. We make some noise. I reckon that was pushing past, and Wayno says not out. Well, you can see what the plan is. Drag him back, drag him back, drag him back, shoot it forward, and that is what we do. Oh my days, what has happened there? First slip, he's had a mare. Well, we've literally just spoken you through the plan. Pjizma lengthens up, Seymour slashes thick edge. And what on earth is Silk doing at first slip? He watches it go over his head. You idiot! Well, that is disgusting. 2 schnick-off boundaries to Seymour. Can Pij float this one up? He gets the edge. There you go. He's in the wickets for the Tassie Tigers. Pjizma Pant, you'll be guilty. It didn't take him long. You knew it was coming. He just found Seymour's edge all day, and forget Silk at first. You can have one at third. You beauty. Seymour gone for 11. It's 2 for 16. The Tassie Tigers are flying. Well, Nick Maddinson rolls to the wicket. He's got this ball hooping, Big Pish. He comes in again. This time he's on a length, and Maddinson throws his hands out. No run. The last ball of the fourth, and maybe Pjizma's spell. Does he give himself another one? Oh, after that rock, I think he will be. 7 overs a bowl. The Vicks are 16 for 2. So the key learnings from this for Pij in his 5th over is that he just needs to manage his way through it. Oh boy, he can still bowl jaffers. I think we may have just overshot the runway in our first test. You don't blame him though, as he rolls in again, probably a little too straight to Maddinson, no run. The last ball of his 5th and his spell. He's got through beautifully. He's taken the key wicket of Seymour. Maddinson presses back, 9 overs are bowled, and the Vicks are 18 for 2. So a quick change of ends into his 6th, still half a tank left, so manageable here. He's just on the money at 147 clicks an hour. Well, Handsome holding up his end of the deal. He gets to 14. Oh, Nick Maddinson, boy. Just putting it in the right areas, what you want to see at Blunston. On a green top as he finds the edge this time, he's corner point. Oh, what can't this bloke do? Pjizma's got 2, and the Tigers are flying. Oh, yep, he took a bit off it. He tossed it up. It was the greenness of the wicket. It held up, found the edge. Point made no mistake. Love this camera angle. And Nick Maddinson, you're on your bike for 6. It's 3 for 32. Well, welcome Matt Short, 2 for 9, feeling fine. We roll in for the first, it's nice and full, it's 149 clicks, and Short punches it to mid-off for no run. Well, an eventful morning in Tassie. The crowd start to roll in as we bowl the last of the 14th. He goes back, old Matty Short, a successful one for Pij on return, that's 32 for 3. You'd think this spell won't be a long one. We've done everything that we've needed to do already. As we roll in nice and full to Hanscom, he steps across and whips it down a fine leg for 1. One thing we haven't needed to be is short, and that's something we won't be doing as we get full and we find the edge yet again down to 3rd man. A quick change of field as we come in for over number 8 in the 21st. Victoria 51 for 3. Pjizma steams in a little straighter to short, and he punches it to mid on no run. We've got absolutely nothing left in the tank, so we just manage our way through the first session as we're in on the money to Shorty defends, and Pjizma throws it down. The keeper, what do you want, you dog? And just like that, the Victorian innings came to an end. Over in the 48th for 132, Peter Hanscom with a real questionable decision to bat, but Pjizma making sure that he got the ball rolling and the rest followed. It's a green top, it's a raging seamer, but we're going to pick up play in the 20th over. The Tigers have bent their back. Pjizma's ready to roll out. It's 71 for 3. They trail by 61. Get yourselves ready because Pjizma's back in town. And out he comes for the first time in the summer for Tasmania. Will Sutherland 2 for 24. He steams in. Big Wayno looking fresh out there as he gets full, and Pjizma steps across. Clips his first ball down a fine leg. Takes a big deep breath because he's off the mark. So we get spin straight away. Matt Short, the part-timer, rolls in from round the wicket. He looks to tempt Pij and he says, hey, don't bowl that trash because I'm going to launch it through cover point 24/7, and that is what he does. Well, it took all of 3 balls. Look at this. He just walks to the crease, bowls a floaty one. Pjizma's too good for that, and he punches it through cover point. Stick a 4 next to his name. So the sweeper automatically goes out. That's what you want to see. Short there or thereabouts again, and Pjizma looking confident on the front. Todd takes a picket fence. So the slips are still packed. Got the man at gully catching point. 2 slips, fine leg. Sutherland full. Pjizma plays and misses. The question is, are Tassie in a position to counter-attack? 77 for 3. Sutherland in. Oh, he just gets that to nibble away. Needs to keep himself playing in the V. Leave as many balls as you can. Sutherland gets full. Pjizma just leans on it. Gets down the other end for 1. And for whatever reason, Matt Short continuing. Pjizma's eyes light up. He bowls one into the legs and he looks to take him over the top, and he gets a French cut to Bolland at short fine leg. Not what we were expecting as we shuffle across, get the little lap sweep out this time. A lot safer, a lot smarter, and Pjizma just runs and runs and runs. Can he come back for 3? He does. And he's left Silk in the dust. Can he come back for 4? Yes, he can. Well, there's the intelligence, the IQ, and the lessons that he's learned in the past. Matt short in once again. Pjizma lacing it straight to cover, no run. Well, this is the matchup that we have wanted. Scotty Boland rolls in to Pjizma. He lengthens him up first ball. It's what you'd expect from the great Scotty B. And Pjizma just laces him down a fine leg for 1. The Tassie trail by 43. Boland in again. Wide of the crease. Pjizma goes back and he gets hit on the thigh. Hasn't looked too convincing so far, living life dangerously. Boland in a little fuller this time and he can get his foot through it again. No real power. It's a tough wicket to bat on. Well, we know the Vics have gone bowler heavy. They've certainly got a fight back in them. Silk and Pant doing their thing as Perry gets in. Pjizma hoofs this one. He gets a bit of luck and it goes to the boundary. 1 bounce. Ha ha ha. Well, we don't mind it when it happens to us. Mitch Perry get back and bowl again. That's what he does. He goes short this time. Pjizma just uses the smarts. He looks to work to fine leg. Does he come back for 2? No. Perry comes round the wicket. Yep. Perry gets absolutely smoked through cover. Superb cricket shot from Pij. Does it go for 4? It doesn't. But the boys are good enough to come back for 3. So 22 of 27, not the most convincing of innings, but hey, we're still there punching them out. Boland rolls in, he gets short, Pjizma gets a leading edge, does it go over mid-on? It doesn't, he's been caught. You wouldn't read about it, man. Oh boy, we got the short one. That is a disgusting dismissal. It hits the middle of his edge and it lollipops to the man at mid-on. I have seen it all. Oh my days, bro. It lollipops to the man. He takes the catch, not even looking at it. And Pjizma has to walk back to the pavilion for 22, and it's 4 for 109. While 4 for 109 became all out 233. The Tassie Tigers bent their backs. They had a crack and a few lads chipped in to get the boys a lead of 101. Pjizma unlucky. He scratched his way to 22 before Scotty Boland was too good. But this deck is green. There's plenty of seam. And now it's time for Pjizma to put his work boots on and get it done. James Seymour nervously walks to the crease. No chin strap on that helmet, and Pjizma's got a full cordon of slips ready to roll. He steams in for ball number 1, and it's on a dime. 156 clicks if you don't mind. Marcus Harris also nervously waiting. He's on a king pair as well. As we come into Seymour, he's handy on that back Todd defending. The sun is out, the crowd are in, and Pjizma tries the outswinger. Seymour hesitates between the wickets, and we just run towards Marcus Harris. The 5-dot balls to start. We're getting used to this down at Tassie. He rolls in again. Seymour slashes. It's not going to be the maiden to start. He gets enough on it, and he bangs it through point. Does it go all the way for 4? It does. We gave Seymour the width. He took it. Now it's time for Marcus Harris. We roll in first ball of our second over, and he works this to the leg side, no run. The one ball we didn't really go to was the bouncer in the first dig. This time we're doing it, and it just smashes him in the elbow, and it almost rolls onto the stumps. Well, that was something he wasn't expecting. A little bit of lift from the big red as he rolls in again. This time Harris up-ish. This is good bowling. Giving him 3 different lengths in 3 different balls. Can we keep it tight to off stump? We do, and he works it across. Now we just go back to the consistent line and length. The off stump, the outswinger, and everything that comes with it. We find the edge, and it goes down to third man. You're a disgrace. Well, you bring third man up, and it goes through gully. You know the drill. So we just go to the bouncer. We get Harris underneath it. He ducks. 3 overs are bowled, and the Vics are 11 for none. Well, the big boy just fatiguing a little quicker in the second dig, as you'd expect. He's back on a dime to Seymour, and this might just be the last of his spell. Well, you want to get your catches in the game. Harris looking very leg side at the moment as we toss one outside the off stump, and he plays and misses. Well, that's the rock we're looking for. Pjizma in for the last of his third. Can he get it going? He can. It's a little wide. It's left through at 150 clicks, 5 are bowled, and the Vicks are 19 for none. So the spell was had, and we've brought ourselves back in for the 20th over. Harrison Seymour still at the crease, and the Vicks are fighting hard as our first ball is fast. Vicks trail by 30. Just looking for that breakthrough. He's still putting them through at 150 clicks as he goes, and Harris slashes and misses. He's in for the last of his fourth. Marcus Harris looking solid. He's in, he slashes hard to finish the 20th over. Pjizma gets short, Harris goes bang, 20 about, and the Vicks are 75 for none. Well, every wicket before 101 was a bonus, and now the boys in blue are getting it done as Pij rolls in again. Seymour patient. It just gets you to the point where you start thinking of different things to do. So we go short and Seymour takes it on. He doesn't get all of it, but enough for it to go to the boundary for 4. Oh, they're leaking runs. A quick change in field. Third man goes out, and Pjizma's going to try the short ball again. This time he hits Seymour on the head. Shake that off, you idiot. Shake it off, you dog. Well, he's got to do something. Get abusive. Make some noise. Make it hostile. He goes short again. Seymour underneath it, and he just runs past him. Sniffs his pits. Well, that's what captains do. They change the environment. They swing the momentum. Can Pjizma do that? He gets full to Seymour. He punches it down the ground. And who's not coming with him? The fielder just lets it go through. The boys get a single. Last ball of the 5th. A fired up Pjizma Pant. Doesn't like getting hooked to the boundary. He drops down on Harris too. He runs past him. 22 are bowled, and the Vicks are 85 for none. Well, there you go. Andrews comes in, takes the wicket of Seymour, and you knew that something was going to change. Harris still on his back. Todd Hanscom's welcome to the crease. Now we can just go into settle mode. Top of off, just like that. Yes. Couple of short balls change everything. As we're in, we find the edge of Harris, and it's gone straight down the throat of where that fielder was. Well, that brings up his 50. It's a disgusting way to get there, but Pidge can smell blood here as he rolls in. Harris defends, 24 a bowl, and the Vicks are 89 for 1. The Vicks trail by 2. They've got themselves in a position to win this match as we're into Hanscom, a little slower off the deck. The Pant to Harris. He rolls in, gets short, Harris takes it on, he gets a hand on it. How is that one? How is that one? Yes, he's given him! Superb. Harris just got the dodgy boundaries, but I tell you what, you get short, he hits it onto his hip. The keeper takes a good catch down the leg side, and the momentum is swinging. The Vicks are 2 for 116. Oh, he was living life dangerously. 3 boundaries. Then the wicket. We come into Maddinson. He's forward. He defends, 29 a bowl, and the Vicks stay at 116 for 2. Well, 116 for 2 becomes 116 for 3, and this is where the Tigers can put their foot down as we're full to Maddinson once again. He defends. 2 fresh batters at the crease and a fired-up Red Nut. Well, he's into his 6th over of this spell. He's been good as Maddison's forward, punching it to mid-off, no run. Pjizma in for another spell, and have a look at what the Tigers have done. Victoria have absolutely shat the bed as we roll in for ball number 1. Perry whips it off his legs. The lead is only 66. We've still got half a tank and hopefully a couple more wickets in us. Perry goes back and defends once again. Can the Tigers finish this one off? Pij rolls in. He's full and he's straight through Perry like last night's curry. Continue to nag on this line and length to Perry. The wicket will come. He goes again. Perry back. Punching. Well bowled. Another cheeky little spell. 11 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 41. The figures don't reflect how well he's actually bowled, but can he change it up to the tail enders here or into Boland? He's back on his tippy toes defending. Well, you won't see too many leading edges from the Vicks, I'll tell you that much. We just drop one short on Boland, just remind him who the boss is out here at Blunston. Well, he got nothing with the bat. Oh, Scotty's got nothing with the bat. We asked the question, was it bat? Was that pad? There's no review. Oh, I don't know. I reckon that was a lot closer than what we thought. No matter though. Into Maddinson this time. We've done him on length. That is a perler. Come on. Oh my days. Edge it for 4. This time Maddinson doesn't. He clips it off his legs. He gets through for a single. 60 a bowled. And the Vicks are 213 for 8. We continue to Maddinson. He got himself to 64 as he slashes and he slashes hard and he hits it through cover point for 4. Far out. And just like that, ladies and gents, the game was over. Pjizma spelled he had absolutely nothing left in the tank. He only managed to pick up the 1 wicket. That was of Marcus Harris, though, but you can't say that he didn't change the momentum of it. The Vicks were off to a cracking start. He bowled some short balls. He sacrificed the energy, and it just gave the boys from Tassie the confidence that they needed to rein the Vicks in and get the job done. We weren't required to bat in the second dig. 36.5 overs is all it took for the Tigers to chase the 140 runs needed, but Pjizma's first game back down under is a success. He led from the front, he got the ball rolling in the first dig, and the boys are having a party tonight. Well, we are going to leave it there for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for being with us. After coming back from injury in a first test against New Zealand, there was a bit of a change in scenery for the Big Red, but he got it done nonetheless. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Leave a cheeky comment down below. Make sure you come and swing over and check us out in our live streams as well. But until the next one, ladies and gents, look after yourselves and those around you, and I'll catch you in the next one.